If somebody would have told me that I was going to meet my person, my soulmate, my divine counterpart, just by saying no and being alone until the right one came along, it would have spared me years and years of being with dusties, tolerating poor behavior, trying to make things work that were just not meant to be, dealing with dysregulation and unsafety in my body, trying to convince myself that this was a good relationship, or if I just did something more, or if I was just better, or if I was just less, if I just had less standards and needs, then it would work. It would have spared me so many years of that, because truly it is that simple. Your person, your divine counterpart, your love of your life is on the other side of you saying no to what isn't for you. And discontinuing this habit that women have that has been bred into us from infancy, that if we just morph or convince ourselves that we can change, or we can be the person, or we can be less of ourselves to attract or to keep a person that just isn't meant for us, that just isn't made for us, that just isn't enough for us. Like, truly, so many women out here are trying to make it work with men that disrespect them, men that don't show up for them, men that expect them to morph into less of who they are to be chosen. When in reality, you as a feminine, your power and your ability to attract your person is all in your saying no to that and being alone for a little while. And it is so freaking uncomfortable for women to do that. It is so difficult for a feminine to just be alone and sit home alone on a Friday night, or not have a boyfriend, be out to lunch with her girlfriends and be the only one that doesn't have a boyfriend, to not know what her future holds, to not know if she'll have the happily ever after. Like, women crave safety. And so what that means is we put up with and tolerate poor behavior and less than what we would deserve or what we actually want, because we are too scared to sit in that liminal space between what we want and the space it's going to take to get there. That liminal space is so uncomfortable for women. And so women will stay in a relationship for years that is not for them because they're trying to escape that. But if I told you that you could be comfortable in that liminal space, your person's on the other side of it.